Alright, welcome to video 4. We have now shown you guys how to graph from slope-intercept form. This video we're going to take a look at what we're going to have to do when we're not given the equation in slope-intercept form. So, if the equation is not in slope-intercept form, we're going to have a few steps that we're going to follow. We're going to go ahead and look at example 4 as we go through this. We're given 3x plus 4y is equal to 8. If the equation is not in slope-intercept form, where we have y all by itself, we want to solve for y so that it's in slope-intercept form. If you need help figuring out how to do this, go back and look at Ms. Blaylock's video on literal equations in 1-7, as it's the exact same process. So what we are going to do is we have 3x plus 4y equals 8. We need to get this y by itself. So we need to get rid of everything else on that side of the equation. The first thing we're going to need to do is subtract 3x from both sides. So we're going to have 4y is equal to, these are not like terms, so we're not going to be able to combine them. So it's just going to be negative 3x plus 8. And as you can see, we're getting closer and closer to looking like slope-intercept form. We still have something in front of that y, though, that we need to get rid of. We are multiplying that y by 4, so we need to divide everything in the problem by 4. These are going to cancel. We'll have y equals, and then we'll have negative 3/4 x. Remember, we want to leave these as fractions when we're looking at slope. And then we're going to have 8 divided by 4, which is 2. So that completes step 1. Step 2, we want to pull out our m and our b. Remember, m is always connected to that x, and I'll just jot down our generic form over here again, y equals mx plus b. Our m in this problem is going to be negative 3/4, and our b is going to be 2. It's always going to be the number that is by itself. Now we're going to start graphing. We want to always start graphing with our b, our y-intercept. And remember, we talked about in video 2, it's always going to be the ordered pair 0b. The x value will always be 0, and the y value will be whatever your b is. In this case, it's going to be 2. So we're going to put a dot at 0, 2. And then we're going to follow through like we did in video 3. And we're going to use the slope, our rise over run, to find a second point. So our slope was negative 3/4. Now remember, this means we can put the negative on top and go down 1, 2, 3, and to the right 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we can put the negative with the bottom number, and we can go up 3, 1, 2, 3, and left 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Either way, it's going to fall on the same line. The final step that we're going to need to do is draw a line that connects these points. So I'm going to go ahead and get my line tool. I want to make sure that there are arrows on both ends, as we talked about in the last video, and we are going to play connect the dots. Alright, that's all you got to do to graph it when it's not in slope-intercept form. You just need to make sure that you get that y by itself. Again, if you need help with that, 1-7 would be a great video to go back and check out. For now, though, go ahead and give it a try on your own. Graph these two equations, and we'll see you in video 5.